I'm just gonna get started right away because I don't feel like waiting at all. I'll put out the tweet. It's all good. I don't really have much to say. So, yeah. Gonna draw. Well, gotta clean up the sketch first. Dude, the hair is driving me up the wall. The hair is driving me up the wall. Okay. Well, that's fine. I guess we do this. We can turn this off. Actually. Hey, Raptor. Thanks for the first. Yeah, let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Forgot that I didn't actually draw the rest of her face here. That's fine. Do it now. There we go. Let's make it. I would see her claim first before Crystal comes. Fair enough. I don't blame you. You gotta snipe them first, you know. If you don't snipe them first, then somebody else will. But good to see you, friend. Hope you're doing well. Actually, let me increase the stabilization on this brush. Hello there. Hello. I am working on a commission. I started this yesterday, and I've already worked on it for a little bit today. This right here is driving me up a fucking wall. But I figure we'll just move on and do something else. Work on a different part of the piece. I want to find the guy who coded the cops in SF Unbound and punch him in the face. Why? Are they that bad? I don't know anything about Need for Speed, so yeah. It's getting more and more painful as it progresses, but the heat level is always the same. Oh, well, that sucks. I'm gonna get an aneurysm before I reach in. Well, don't do that. That's not good. Getting an aneurysm is not good. I don't recommend it. Dun, dun. You know, all things considered, if I'm doing clean line art, yeah, gonna erase this. It's gonna suck that I'm erasing that. If I'm doing clean line art, we may as well do clean line art. Bum, 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 bum. I haven't done this one. I wasn't planning on doing actual line art for this, but you know what? It's fine. My overall painterly style will stay, or I guess I say style, more technique. We'll do it with clean lines too. I looked through my brushes a bit, and I found one that's kind of okay. It does things I want, so yeah. Dun, 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 dun. And if you're curious about the music, this is a soundtrack to Metal Hellsinger, because I played through the game to completion last night. Because it is indeed on Game Pass, and it's fun. Free stabilization a bit. 25. There we go. Okay. That looks okay. So yeah, doing a commission. Doing things and stuff with the commission. So that's fun. Okay. Getting there. Slowly but surely. that, and then that. Huh. Yeah, I love vector layers. There we go. Just delete that little bit. Do that, do this. Okay. Oh, it's gonna take forever. That's okay. Live. No. Yeah, I need to finish Persona. We're getting really close. So my goal, I have 2 goals for Persona. Finish the game, you know, get the good end or whatever for Royal, and make Lucifer. I want to fuse Lucifer. You know, we must acquire Satan. Well, I already have Satan. We must acquire Lucifer, the devil himself. Actually. I decided to make this a glove, so may as well resketch a little. Go back to my soft brush for the sketch purposes. No. I gotta do this hand too. Yeah, I don't really have much to talk about, so yeah, I'm not gonna try to force conversation. Just gonna be sitting here vibing. I figure, if I'm gonna be working on this anyways, may as well stream, just in case people want to watch. And you know, my name is Quacko Art after all, so it makes sense. Just vibe to some tunes, listen to some music, draw some picture. Shit, a streamer with art in their name is doing art. I know, right? Whoever would have expected that. Yeah, imagine the streamer who has art literally in their name doing art. I've never heard of it, you know. The first I'm hearing of this, what's happening, right? I got okie dokie, but it's probably just Twitch being like, here, mobile dashboard. Okay, it's looking decent for Globe. And we're listening to Mental Health Junior soundtrack for 2 reasons. 1, it's good music. And 2, there's a chance I won't get struck. Honestly, like, if my shit gets muted, I don't really care. Like, if VODs get muted. But I don't want to get a copyright strike. That would really suck. And that is done, I'll just listen to Pentakill. I'll just put on all the Pentakill, and then just go from there. Who knows how long it's actually going to take me. Should probably redo the face again. This is what, 4 pixel? Yeah. Okay, we'll do the face again. Do this. Nope. Do this. Can I rush it out? I can. Lines are fun. They're good. They're fun, good, and good, and fun, and good, and fun, and fun, and good. Oh yeah, this one plays during the first boss, I think. Man, it's been so long since I've done something like play Gartic Phone with people. Or like any of the Jackbox games where you get to draw. Those are always so much fun. Yeah, just delete it. Just delete the line, because I can do that. Nah. Okay. No. Delete it. Yeah, just draw the line in with the 3 pixel brush and then manipulate it with the settings in the program to make it 4 pixel. Let's go. You love to see it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Oh, that works. Also, I got a Santa hat on, guys. I took off the other hat and put on a Santa hat. Let's go. Though I think I made it a little too wide. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Not the end of the world. Reminds me, for something at Christmas theme commission, I picked the fucking Petaru. Oh god, why? Fucking Petaru. I dragged someone else down with me. Yes, yes, you did. If you do it, I'll do it. No. Fair enough. Drawing the mouth. Drawing the mouth. And then the lip. Lip. Guess we can rotate it. That works. The ellipse. Ah. Whoops. Drag it down a little, I think. Ah! Rotate it. Okay. You know what? I'm actually just gonna delete it. I'll do it on 3 pixel, then make it bigger. Ah. Nice. God, I can't wait till Hades 2 comes out. I am so excited for that game. Metal Hellsinger, a good game. Do recommend. A little pricey, but worth. Well, I say worth. I don't actually own it. I refunded it. I only played it again because it was on Game Pass. Worth playing, though. Okay. That works. Base. Why do I always hit R as opposed to E? I don't get it. And now we carry on with the actual drawing. I almost kind of like this line being there, but no. Nope. Huh. I have stabilizations at 25, but the actual, like, resistance on my strokes doesn't feel very high. Ah, shit. There we go. Okay, and then we do this. So yeah, if you ever use Clip Studio and you do clean line art like this, or similar, use vector layers. Trust me on that one. They are the best. Learn how to use vector layers and you won't regret it, I promise. They save so much time and effort. I think this might be my favorite song on the soundtrack. I don't know the vocalist, but the female vocalist, there are two in the song. I don't know who she is. I could find out, but I don't know. Her voice is so good. It's so good. Alyssa White glues from Arch Enemy. I need to look into Arch Enemy then. If she's the vocalist for that, I assume the actual like music is similar. It's metal. Then again, they have Serge Tankian in this, so. System of a Down isn't like really metal, you know. He's an amazing vocalist, but System isn't metal. I want to say it's metal. Alright, so this connects. Okay. That looks awkward. Oh, that was short. Yeah. Normally I would have cleaned up the sketch, but parts of this sketch are so messy that it would just be easier to do clean line art. And I could just interpret off of that. It's all these like little lines like this are gonna suck. Well, my hand already kind of hurting. It's gonna take forever. But, you know what, it's fine. It's a commission. I don't mind if it takes a while, though. I do need to get it done sooner than later, because it's a Christmas piece. So it's, you know, relevant for only such a short period of time. Okay. Get rid of that line too. Okay, get rid of that line first. Sometimes Vector Eraser isn't the play. So, my Switch sits right here, right in front of me. I can sit it, I can see it, and it's in its dock, and that's fine. But the reflection of my hand as I move it, I keep seeing it, and I keep thinking it's like something in my room, like a cat or something. It's not. It's just my hand. Yeah, all these little lines are gonna fucking suck, y'all. Ooh, eye touching. Actually. I need to adjust this a bit, I think. Okay. Okay. Need the collar. Not right now, but I will need it in a minute. So, I have it there. Pressed. Cool. Hand turn. Don't forget to do your stretches, y'all. It's important to stretch. Yeah, okay. And I guess maybe make this a little bit thinner. That up. Well, then now the proportions are just kind of weird. Actually. I guess it's fine. My foot itches. I don't know why. I don't like it when parts of my body itch. It's annoying. Man, I have no idea what I'm gonna do after I finish Persona. I don't know what I'm gonna play. I will have options, but I don't know. More Persona? No. I'm not playing more Persona. I'm not going through 120 hours Persona 5 only to follow up with another 80 hours Persona 4. Maybe I'll play Persona 4 on stream eventually. You know, maybe. Probably not. I'm thinking maybe I'll play The World Ends With You. I could go back to Yakuza. But I have a ton of different things I can play. And then in May, Tears of the Kingdom comes out, so I'll play that. So that's a ways away. Also, May will be my 1 year, which is fucking crazy to think about. Should probably continue Persona 4. Most of Sandcastle. I usually stream on Discord and see if someone joins to watch. Really have this one on mine. Fair enough. Yeah, Persona 4 is good. But I don't want to follow up Persona 5 with more Persona. Especially considering how I did my Persona 5 playthrough. God, doing all those voices again but with a completely different cast characters, that'd be fun. I still refuse to look at a VOD, any VOD in my Persona content. I refuse to watch any of it, because I am not listening to myself be cringe. I'll subject you guys to my being cringe, but I'm not listening to myself be cringe. Yeah, plus there'd be no anime Morgana P4, so it wouldn't be worth it. No, but there's anime Teddy. Probably. I can't remember if Persona 4 had anime cutscenes. I know Persona 3 did. Yeah, it has been confirmed. Okay. Yeah, I just couldn't remember if it did or not. The Persona 4 anime is fucking wild. Dun, 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 dun. Whoops. Wait, what did I do? I haven't like actually fully sat down and watched Persona 4 anime, but I've seen some scenes and clips and stuff from it. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Good crazy. Fun crazy. Yeah, I have a few options. I have a lot of games on my Switch. I just haven't played, but I should. Make that capture card actually worth buying, you know? Oh, that's a kind of chap. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly, steadily, painfully, but eventually. But eventually, you know. That's all that matters, as long as you do it eventually. Oh, this is like the first piece I have that really has a deadline. It's not actually imposed by my client. He didn't give me an actual deadline, but I'm like, you know what? It's like a Christmas piece, sort of. So it would feel weird to get this done like a week after Christmas, whatever. Not that I'd like hold off on it for that long. Yeah, this is why I didn't stream yesterday, by the way. I was busy working on this. I'll probably play more Persona tomorrow. One day I'll commission a proper Christmas piece for Christmas. But not a fucking Padaru. Fucking Padarus, dude. Yes. I fucking hate Padaru. It is a blight upon the holiday season. Something actually good, although the Padaru still was just fun joke, to be honest. Well, yeah. Okay. I don't really like that line. It's fine. That's what the eraser's for, you know? Okay. That works. Dude, her fucking Ahoge is so big. Look at this thing. Look at it. So long. So when I was playing last night, there were a few levels that I broke top 50 on score. If I didn't die, I would have been top 20 on score for the final level. I think I ended up being like 23 or 24. But I died on the last boss because it did an attack, like, pattern. You know, it did, like, an attack pattern I wasn't expecting. So, I died. I'm like, bro, you can't go and kill me off like that. It's fucking rude. Okay, I should really start playing Persona 4 now. What did that for the past hour? I'm procrastinating. If anything, I'll be back. I get bored or annoyed or tired all three. Alright, fair enough. Have fun. One thing about doing the lines like this is that it'll keep the line weights actually consistent. Because if you look, this bit here is like really thick. This down here is like really thick. This is really thick. It's just copy and paste basically. But this is like relatively thin. This is all really thin. You know, like the hair is super thick. Some parts are super thick, and it's like that's fine if the hair is really thick. But I like it being consistent, like universally consistent. Or at least universally consistent within the material itself. And it's not even now. Like, yeah, the hair is really thick, whereas like part of the outfit's like really thin. But then there's this part of the hair, which is like really thick. I have to turn off the, you know what, that's fine. I can delete that. I had to turn off the thing so I could see what's underneath, just to compare. I don't know how some people are able to do, like, super clean line art really fast. Like, it takes me forever. Even when I'm going at what I feel is a decent pace for me, it still just takes me forever. It's why I kind of abolished it from my technique. Because cleaning the lines is just easier. But, you know, client didn't request it like this, but I figured it's fine. As long as he's happy with the end result, that's all that matters. And it's not like I'm gonna not do the whole paint thingy that I normally do. I spent quite a few hours yesterday working on this. And I've been working on this since like 1 o'clock. It's 3:45 right now. Oh. So, yeah. Been working on it for a minute already today. I'll go at the very least until I have clean lines. Regardless if anybody watches or not, I don't care. Don't matter. I'm just streaming for the sake of doing so. Just to say that I did. Makes me feel productive. Then again, streaming is just a hobby for me. I appreciate when people sub, but I don't have a lot of subs, so yeah. And I don't really give an incentive to sub anyways, so I don't blame anybody for never doing so. I can't be upset about that. You know, I can't be upset if people don't sub. There's a reason to sub to me. I don't have any fancy emotes or anything. My content's not the greatest. It's fun, but it's not the greatest. I'm not the most entertaining person. Gonna keep at it, you know, try to get better as time goes on. If I ever get the money, I'll probably commission somebody for emotes, you know, so I'm not an emote artist myself. Like, I just don't have the experience. And I also don't really enjoy doing emote art that much. Every now and then as a change of pace, but going out of my way to do it, especially as a means to an end. Okay, actually, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, going out of my way to do it is like my go-to would not be fun for me, so I don't. Every now and then, I don't mind it, right? Whoops. Well, that explains that much. And my traditional style would not translate well to emo art. You know, just shrinking it down. I mean, the knife emote I have, the Lumine holding a knife, they do that. But then, like, if you compare that to, like, people who actually do emote art as, like, their bread and butter, or even just chibi art in general, it looks mediocre as fuck. Not bad, just mediocre as fuck. I don't know why, but I've been like really tired lately. I don't even do anything. I feel like I get enough sleep. I'll make this. Oh yeah. Works. Oh, we still got another like almost 20 minutes on the album left. Okay, okay. I see you. There's some banging downstairs. Shout out to that time I used to actually stream art more regularly for all of like a few weeks. Frankly, if I could, I would just nab up the name Clocko on all the sites that I'm on, but I don't think that it's possible. And I like having the consistency between things so people know it's me. You know. If people see Clocko art on Twitter or DeviantArt or, well, yeah, it's not on DeviantArt. Well, it might be on DeviantArt, I'm not sure. But on Twitter or Twitch or YouTube or whatever, you know, it's me. And there's some other Clocko out there. Maybe, maybe not. Funnily enough, if you actually look up the name Clocko, there's like a dentist with the last name Clocko. Something like that. That's like the first result. Ah, there we go. Is that a little bit more? Is that a little bit more? Cool. It's looking decent so far. Should have add some thickness. Bits and bops and boops. Beepity boopity. Beepity beep 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 beepity boopity. I'm actually kind of liking this brush. It's decent. I don't think I could sketch with it. I mean, yeah, sketching with it kind of sucks, especially compared to like this. I like sketching with this brush, but for like line art, it's not bad. I'm not hating it. I only just found it earlier today. Well, I say found it. Let's see, if I drag this out, will you guys be able to? Will it actually show up on your stream? It will not. But if I put it over here, it will. So, alright, so here's all my brushes and stuff. Look at all these things here. This is my default, soft 6. I use soft 2 as a more soft. This is how soft 2 is. It's like very soft. Soft 6, not as much. Like, yeah, a little bit, but it has a little bit more of like an edge or sharpness to it. As opposed to this, right? Do one line there, and then you do one line there. It's minimal, but it's noticeable, especially when actually painting with it. My default painting stuff are these two, the opaque watercolor, because the watercolor, it's how I'm like how it works is weird, but it drags paint. It's as if I'm actually like painting, and then the 2 is just a like less paint. It's for areas that are a bit less, I guess. It's hard to explain. It's not showing up great like this, but that's fine. Also, this is a vector layer, so I could be fucking with it. But yeah, I got a lot of brushes. Oh yeah, and the opaque watercolor, no mix. I like the texture of the brush, so I like using it sometimes, but without the color mixing. Okay. And then this is called Turnip Pen? I don't know. I don't know. It came out of nowhere. I have 1.5 billion brushes. I don't use most of these. These are my imports from Photoshop. Froggy. Highlights. I used this for a little bit, but I stopped using them. Red juice brushes, but more red juice brushes. But yeah, I don't think these are red juice brushes, even though it's labeled as such. But these are. But yeah, I keep my pen palette over to my left. You can't really see it on stream because of how I have it set up. But it's there. Those are my brushes. Someone's making something downstairs, but I'm not 100% sure what they're making. Sounds like some kind of baked good. I guess we'll do this. fucking hand, dude. Okay, looks decent. Then I can copy and paste. Just do that, and then copy and paste it again, put it there. And just erase a bit of that excess. Hello, hello. What up, Joe? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Persona 4 on board isn't allowed. What? Nah, you can be bored if you want to be bored. You can play Persona 4 if you want to play Persona 4. That's fine too. No? Don't let your dreams be memes. Don't say it's not boring. I mean, it's not, but it can get kind of boring at times, let's be honest. You know, it can get kind of boring sometimes. All Persona games can. It's just the nature of the series. They're very long, and there's some moments where they drag on, and those moments just get kind of tedious and a bit boring. They do so once a year. You do. Yes, you do. Whoops. Whoops. Ah, fuck. I can't zoom out. That's bullshit. Alright, no copy and pasting that one. I'll just redraw the lines. Persona 5 has one really big issue of pointless dialogue. And by that I mean it's just constantly characters harping. It's like, oh hey, remember, you know this bad thing that's happening at the moment? Isn't that really bad? I wonder if something will happen to change said bad thing. Over and over. And it's basically like 4 different ways of people saying effectively that. And it's kind of just like, after a certain point it gets really grating, and it's like, I'm just gonna skip through this shit. You know, it's like, during that part, in Persona 5, during Shido's Palace, or, like, when you have to go after Shido, everybody's like, isn't Shido great? Isn't Akechi great? And then you have, like, Phantom Thieves just on the train being like, ooh, we'll show them, And it's like, sure, but this is all pointless. Like, yeah, we know Shido sucks, we know everybody likes Shido, and yes, we know we're gonna take him down. And it just gets grating, so it's like, what's the point? Feels like padding after a certain point, honestly. It's like, yeah, we want to have a really long RPG, so we're gonna just add all this dialogue. It makes it kind of feel like padding. Now the counter argument to that is that it helps flesh out the world a little bit, you know, because it's like, oh, like the characters who are active and present in the world actually do shit. They keep up to date with topics and stuff, but it still feels like padding. I think it's the pacing of how they do the conversations. You No, legitimately, oh, whoops. Legitimately, one of my biggest criticisms of Persona 5 is kind of its arc, how it does its arcs. They introduce a new villain, and then that's all they talk about, right? It's like they came out of fucking nowhere. It's like they didn't exist at all in the game, in the world. Not even in the game, in the world. It's like they didn't exist at all until it's their turn to be the bad guy. And there's no mention of them basically at all before, and barely any mention of them at all after. So it's like, yeah. So it's like, say, Kaneshiro, for example. You know, if there are students getting taken advantage of by his gang, you would think it would be an issue that you hear at least a little bit about before. But no, it's not really until after you beat Madarame. Or like Madarame being a really, like, a world-renowned professional artist. Like, even if you as a person and Joker as a character doesn't care about art, which is entirely reasonable, you know, there's going to be people in the school that do, and there's going to be somebody who's talking about them, at least to some extent. And it's like, okay, he has an exhibition coming up. During the Kamoshida arc, yeah, Kamoshida sucks, and that's what's on everybody's mind for the most part. But what about, like, one just, like, random offshoot comment from one random kid that you don't even know, being like, hey, did you hear that Madarame's having an exhibit soon? And it's like, no, I didn't know that. Cool. And at the time, it's irrelevant to you, because, like, alright, who the fuck's Madarame, why do I care? But I don't know, it feels like that would flesh out the world a bit more. Just doesn't make them feel like characters that only exist for the sake of the fandom piece having a target, and then not being relevant anytime after or before. Hell, even Shido's kind of like, in that regard, right? Like, he's a politician. Politicians don't campaign for only, like, a few weeks before elections. They campaign for literally years before election. You would think you would hear a bit more from Shido before, like, his art comes up. Like, you see him a little bit, but it's not a ton. And not even, like, him as a villain, just him as a politician. Hell, you literally have a confidant that is a politician going up for re-election, or trying to go up for re-election. And Shido isn't mentioned once, despite the fact that he's, like, the favored candidate of the masses. You know, I excuse, like, the God of Control, you know, out about doing his thing. That's fine. That's whatever. That's supposed to be a twist anyways, and, you know, the whole point of, like, something like that is that they're influencing things throughout the entire game, but kind of from, like, behind the scenes, you know? They're not supposed to be direct, and people aren't supposed to know about them anyways. That's supposed to be for us to figure out later. Oops. Oh, I still generally really like the narrative of Persona 5. I like the story. I'll get around to playing it. I mean, I've been streaming it for the last, like, 2 months. That's what I've been doing. Just currently waiting for SV. I have no idea what that is. Yo, I elect you. Play. Oh, Pokemon. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I am not buying Scarlet or Violet at any point. The odds of P5 getting a Christmas discount. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. I think it was on sale over Thanksgiving. Like I don't know if you're American, but over during the like Thanksgiving like holiday sale that Steam does. I think it was on sale for like 20% off or something. Romanian, fair enough. But you know how like Steam does like a fall sale or whatever. That typically aligns around American Thanksgiving. It typically falls around that time, and I think it was off like 20% around that time. So I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being on words on sale again for early Christmas. Was mine. No, it's actually surprising the number of like EU people I have that watch me. I don't necessarily target like a specific audience or region or anything. But yeah, a lot of people from the EU who tune in. It's appreciated all the same. I don't really give a fuck where somebody's from. How does it look? It's okay. Actually, there's a bit that I don't like. Where's this? It's that whole little bit. There we go, that looks better. And that line's mid. Looking pretty decent, pretty even lines, nice and clean. Zoom in, that's what it looks like at 100%. There's a little bit that's limited, there we go. God, there's always like some very small little details that most people probably would quite literally never notice, but I see them like right away and they bug the fuck out of me. And it's only with my beats, don't even do it with other people's beats, like whatever. I'm not like trying to analyze everybody's art, only mine. There's sometimes I do something, not intentionally, some intentionally, but a lot of times accidentally, and I don't catch it, and then it's like I do the final piece, like I put out the final thing, and there's like some error on it, and I'm like, no, fuck. And then by the time it's uploaded, it's too late. You know, by the time it's up on the internet, it's too late. Can't take it back. I think it's 2018. Yes, it is. Here, I'll give a really good example. This piece. So most, all right. So you look at it, normal. It's like, all right, fine. All right, what's wrong with it? Like, what's the issue? this bit, like, right here, around the ears, I apparently I forgot to clean it. This bit, bit right here, all this over here. Apparently, I forgot to, like, just get rid of it. So, it's pain. Pain. I feel like I've gotten a bit better at, like, composition stuff over the years, because I show eyes better. I show hands. Even if I'm not good at drawing hands, I try to draw hands as much as I can. Hands are neat. Hands just add so much to a piece, you know? Looks nice if I imagine you're more bothered by it. Yeah, no, it's very minor. It's a very minor thing. If I didn't point it out, good chances are you probably wouldn't even notice it. You know, there's a very good chance you wouldn't even know. Most people wouldn't notice it. I can't necessarily guarantee you that you would or wouldn't, but I noticed it, and it bugs the shit out of me. And it's not even anything to do with, like, the quality of the piece itself. It has nothing to do with the piece itself. I'm not even saying anything about that. It's quite literally just, like, a blemish that I forgot that I forgot to do at the time. I mean, obviously that piece is years old now, so it's not a big deal. But that it's one that I have that's, like, a very good example of what I mean by that. So I can't actually erase this line. If I do, it fucks it up. So I'll do that. Alright, and that's why I needed the collar. I told you I needed it eventually. So. I can't remember if this was the first Pentakill song or not. Like, I can't remember if this is the song that they used to, like, premiere Pentakill as a band. I feel like it is, but I could be wrong. I really like Pentakill. Pentakill's good. Riot does good shit with their music. You know, they do that good shit with their music. Say what you want about Riot as a company or League of Legends video game. Their music, pretty fucking good. I am so excited for Project L. Super excited for that game. Oopsies. Oopsies. Oopsies, poopies. There we go. Now this is fine, being here, like, as a perfect circle. Well, it's not a circle, and it's not perfect. Perfect Circle is a band. It's a band I listen to every now and then. And by that I mean there's one song I know by them that I listen to that I like. So, that counts, right? Yeah? Counts to me. Ah. So that's who erase like that. Out my hand. Hurting. Oh, man, stretch my hand. Going for, well, I've been streaming for a little over an hour, but I've been working on this for about 3. Actually, a little over 3. Which actually isn't that much time. But doesn't mean my hand isn't cramping. I don't know why. It's stretching it. Gotta make sure to take care of yourselves. Doing any form of strenuous activity. Alright, well that's never going to look perfect, so we're leaving it. Oh, it's nice and wide now. I can see, but I need my UI, because, well, I don't really need this over here. I guess I don't need this over here. Well, in that case, I will just draw all of this. Just turn my UI off. Can see more of the canvas. Well, no, if it doesn't actually turn off the entire UI, it just hides stuff on the side. All the stuff on the top, which you can't see, you can probably set up. You know, that's all still there as well. Maybe I should play Hades again, like from scratch. I should just do a Hades playthrough from scratch on stream. That'll be fun. Yeah, talking here and stuff. Now that Hades 2 is announced, it'll go to early access eventually. I don't know if I'll bite on it. Yeah, he seems cool, but too fast for me. It's not that bad. You get a feel for it pretty fast. I have like over 100 hours playing the game, so I'm not new to it at all. But doing a new save file from scratch, going through, listing all the story stuff again. Get reminded on everything that happens. Let people who haven't played before experience it. Assuming they're watching through my stream. I'm so excited for Hades 2. I'm wondering if Hades 2 is a working title. Or if they're literally just going to keep it Hades 2. You know, Supergiant Games typically doesn't do sequels. So this is very different from what I was not expecting it. I don't think anybody was expecting it. People were wanting, like, DLC or a sequel, but nobody was expecting it. Supergiant traditionally doesn't do DLC. Or sequels. Which, you know, fair. I don't know how it would words. I don't know how it would work with Pyre. But honestly, I don't think Bastion or Transistor would be great games to have sequels with, just due to how the narratives of those games work out. The worlds are interesting, don't get me wrong. I love the worlds of Pyre and Bastion, or not Pyre, Transistor and Bastion. And spending more time in those worlds would be really cool. But I don't know, based off of like how the stories of those games go, I don't know if it would be possible to really make another game that would logically make sense. At least with Hades, it's just Greek mythology, you know? Hades is just Greek mythology. You can do all sorts of shit with that. It wouldn't even be, like, completely unreasonable either. Sometimes I wish I had an ultra-wide monitor, because it would give me so much space just to see. or like 2 very tiny monitors off to the side. You can't see my arms obviously, but off to the side of my main monitor. So I can just draw like this, see the entire screen with just the art, and then I can have the UI elements elsewhere. Theoretically, I could put them off on my second monitor, but with how I have my tablet set up, it wouldn't actually work out very well. Okay, then we erase a bit of that. Maybe I'll do that after I finish Persona. Start playing through Hades again. Because I absolutely love the game. And it's very popular. But first things first, gotta finish Persona. You know, Persona, that's a goal priority. Well, I say priority. Priority for our games I'm streaming. That's the best way of putting that, because right now this is priority number 1. Finishing this commission. The other commission I got, same client, that can come later. Sort of. I mean, obviously I'm not going to make them wait like half a year. That'd be ridiculous. I don't have that much going on. But at the same time, it's not like a seasonal topical piece, if that makes any sense. You know, this is a Christmas piece. She's wearing like a Santa outfit. You know, it's cute Santa outfit. Though I didn't draw the Santa hat, you know, and that feels bad. The top half of all of this is so detailed. There's so much going on already. I think a Santa hat to that would just be probably overkill. Probably overkill. Four. Details seem hard to work with. Details themselves aren't hard, but you don't want things to become too you want clarity. You want visual clarity. And this already is like there's so much going on that it's hard to like actually visualize it to an extent. I mean, with what I have drawn, like lines so far is not too bad, but you know, the full thing, like you look at the sketch, you know, there's so much going on. It kind of like it gets muddied and blends together, and it's hard to really tell what's going on. And adding a Santa hat to that would just make it probably worse, because then there'd be even more. But yeah, part of the reason I didn't draw the Santa hat is because I spent so much fucking time doing all the detail and everything up there during the initial sketch. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna go through all that effort. Fuck that. Ah! There we go. I like doing pretty detailed pieces. But simplicity is fun in its own right. Yeah, I've been kind of slacking really hard on art lately. I started drawing Power from Chainsaw Man, but I wasn't vibing with the piece, so I said fuck it, and I stopped drawing Power from Chainsaw Man. I still have the piece, but I basically abandoned it. I don't think I'm gonna finish it. And then there's a picture of Monaco from Doki Doki Literature Club that I would start on. But I'll just say this: I can't show that piece on stream. I can't show that on stream. But I got some commissions. So now here we are, working on some commission. As one does. Normally I don't do complete light art like this, but the sketch was like just messy enough that I feel like it would be a good idea to do so. So here we are. This album's one of the ones, Pentacon 2. Whatever that one's called. And then we'll do Pentacon 3. After that, I don't know. By that point, hopefully I'm done. Make it a little closer to the actual source material. Make this bit down here nice and thin like. Yeah.
The era of metal has begun, and metal shall prevail. For we know what they have done.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Good enough.
5 legends of our realm who sought to follow the path of their dark musings. But they did not know they had summoned.
I don't know why this speech is so far into the album.
There is but one thing left to do.
As opposed to like the start.
Heavy metal.
And this is like the last song of the album, isn't it? No, it's not. No, it's second to last. King, how was I supposed to know everyone will falter when you die? There is the army of enemies approaching our desperate house. Wait. Oh, okay. I got confused, but I'm no longer confused. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not confused, guys. You love to hear it. You love to hear that I'm not confused. Oh, hand. I am very inconsistent as to what part I work on at the moment. Actually, I kind of feel like this should be. Well, I guess I'll delete that. I kind of feel like this needs to be a bit longer. I guess by association too. Hands are hard. I need to like actually sit down and study on hands. Just see how people draw them and everything. See if I can draw them well. I guess it doesn't look horrible. Looks kind of weird, but I guess it's not bad. I guess. Hands being an artist. Yeah, I mean, that bad. I think feet are harder to draw. They're just kind of annoying. Well, yeah, but you really have a reason to draw feet. You'd be surprised. I don't have a foot fetish, and I don't like feet. I don't like drawing feet, but you'd be surprised. I think feet are gross. I try to avoid drawing them if I can help it anyways. But yeah. They are part of the body. If you want to do full bodies, sometimes you don't want to have your characters wearing shoes or socks. And in that case, you gotta draw feet. And in those circumstances, I cry because I am really bad at drawing feet. I hate it. I don't enjoy it at all. I don't like feet. They're gross. I, like, walk on them and stuff. Can't get excited at feet once you realize what your own could be like, or at least others are the same. Exactly. Exactly. But, you know, if I got really good at drawing feet, I could probably make a lot of money. People pay good art for that foot fetish. Good art. People pay good money for that foot fetish art. Blister skins problems. I have a scar on my ankle. I broke my ankle when I was like 13, and I have a scar on it because of that. And it's not even because, like, the fracture itself was that bad. You know, it's not like the bone went through or anything, but, you know, being in that cast so long, the skin got super dry. So peeling it back eventually broke skin. Haha. And it left the scar. My ankle never really hurts anymore due to that. Because it was so long ago. It's like half my life ago. Jesus. That was a really shitty year, though. You gotta realize some people are depraved, are into like blisters and skin problems and the filth, and I don't know, people are weird, dude. I'm not. I don't like feet as is, let alone gross feet. Well, but you know, as long as you're not hurting anybody, I won't judge too much. Alright, well, that album's done. Time to move on to the second one. Yay. All I need is to see stopping balls once I register feet. Jesus. At that point, I don't think that has anything to do with feet, though. That's more CBT, which also fair if you're not into. I'm not either. Yeah, it's already late when I joined, lurked a bit, but good night. Good night. Sleep well. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope you sleep well. Streaming art's so much fun. I am still very firm of the opinion, after doing it, I am very firm of the opinion that art streams are just chatting streams with something to watch. That's all they are. And I have nothing to talk about. So, it's kind of boring. Probably kind of boring to watch. And honestly, a little boring to actually do. Not as fun as doing like a game. necessarily need somebody to communicate with, to talk about stuff, but I do need something to bounce off of, if that makes any sense. And playing a game gives me a vehicle to bounce off of, so to speak. You know, it gives me something to bounce off of. You know, I can react to shit that's going on in a game, whether I know it's coming or not. You know, if I'm just sitting here drawing, I don't got much to actually talk about. It's like, yeah, I could probably talk about my process, but you can literally see what I'm doing. It's me drawing lines, effectively tracing as my sketch. There's nothing too special or fancy. And I'm not much of an educator, so... Funny thing is, when I'm drawing, I tend to like watch a lot of stuff, or like I watch YouTube or listen to music or whatever. But sometimes I like to join calls with my friends and stuff. And when I'm in that circumstance, I tend to just zone out and just get my work done with like minimal distraction, because it's something that's keeping me busy, but I'm not like hard focused on it. Yeah. Honestly, the only reason I decided to stream is because I'm like, if I don't stream like this mission, I'll probably won't stream again today. I want to get this at a decent spot before I feel like taking a day or two, not work on it. Kind of just need to get it done. Oh, no, that looks bad. Ah, there we go. I don't mind this taking a while because it's a commission. I hate how long my normal pieces take, though. You know, I worked on this for a few hours yesterday, as is, and then been working on it, shit, almost 4 hours today. We're getting there. We started working on it around 1. I feel like I just don't accomplish much. Grant, when it comes to doing line stuff like this, it's not hard, but the time-consuming part is the hair. Everything else tends to just kind of fall in line. You know, look how quickly I got through all of this you know, versus how long it took me to do that. Oh, I do wish I was faster overall. I wish I was more dedicated to doing art. I don't know. I've been enjoying streaming, but I don't enjoy streaming art very much. So, eh. I'll turn the music down a little. Yeah, like, I don't really like enjoy streaming art that much, despite the fact that art's in my name and it's kind of like what I do, kinda. That, just take that, delete it. Redrawing the this, the drills or whatever, will probably help me feel less bad about them. Because I think part of the reason why they were driving me up a wall earlier is because of how thick they were, but I didn't want to like redraw them. You know what? Dallas. I think I might need to make this a little bit lighter so I can really see what I'm doing. There we go. I can't blame my own shortcomings on my audience or lack thereof. It wouldn't be fair. But I will say this, if I actually do ever actually get like a legit audience of more than just a couple of people, which don't get me wrong, appreciate it, always appreciate it. But I mean like a decent number of people in chat, active, every stream. I'd probably end up enjoying drawing on stream more, because having people to talk to while drawing is fun. The funny thing is, I have conversations with myself all the time. I talk to myself. You know, so I have conversations with myself like pretty regularly. So some of that stuff's kind of like personal. It's a conversation between me, myself, and I. A lot of the stuff I have interest in, I'm like, I don't mind talking about it, but if nobody else has interest in it, if anybody's watching and doesn't have interest in it, then it's like, what's the point, right? I can't really talk, I could talk about my art, but not much to say, you know? Like, okay, we're gonna draw this line here, then we're gonna draw this line here, then we're gonna draw this line here, then we're gonna draw this line here. Oh, but we're not gonna draw this line there. No. Right? It's like, I'm not trying to instruct people how to do art. That's my art classes. Everyone's really fun. I think that's part of, actually, now that I think about it, that might be part of the, not issue, but part of the reason why I'm like, I like having somebody to talk with when I'm drawing or doing work, because growing up in high school and stuff, that was the circumstance I was in, right? Like, my art classes, it was never like we were in a dead silent room just slowly chipping away and grinding away at art. No, we're communicating with peers and friends and stuff, hanging out while grinding away at art, you know? And in that circumstance, it's like, doing that for so long and then shifting off of that, yeah, I don't know, maybe that actually is part of the reason why I like having people around to talk to when I'm drawing. Sometimes, not always. Sometimes I just kind of want to vibe to myself, listen to music, and go ham. But unfortunately, when I'm streaming, I can't really do that. Because frankly, you tune into a stream, you see somebody drawing, alright, that's neat. But then they're just sitting there, not saying anything, or doing anything. It's not great content. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not gonna like say names. I don't even have anybody in mind who does something like that. But you know, if somebody does, it's like, it's kind of boring. I kind of do that. And I think it's kind of boring. And it shouldn't. The onus shouldn't be on chat to start a conversation with the streamer. The streamer shouldn't be sitting in silence. Which, you know, I guess right now I'm not. I'm just kind of bitching. Bitching and talking to myself. Which is fine. Game Awards, though. I was falling asleep during several parts of that, but that ending, just that kid coming on stage and saying something about Rabbi Bill Clinton, like, what the fuck? He do be doing a little bit of trolling. Wonder what his parents think. Not that his parents were watching the Game Awards. Maybe, I don't know. Because it's confirmed that he's like some 15-year-old kid. You know, I've never been arrested, but I have been in the back of a cop car once. That was fun. That wasn't a good day. Funny enough, me being in the back of a cop car had nothing to do with it being a bad day. The cop actually made it funny. The cop made it funny. But yeah, coming home. Got in a car accident. You know how it is. See, that's another thing. Again, I'm not gonna blame audience or lack thereof. You know, I don't keep track of people of how many people are watching me in the moment. I have no idea if I have 1 person watching me, 0 people watching me, 100 people watching me, 1,000. I don't. I know for a fact I don't. But if I did, I have no idea. But the thing is, if I don't have anyone watching me, I have some pretty funny stories, pretty cool stories. But if I don't have anybody like actually tuned in to hear them, I don't want to tell them, because then repeating them would suck. But I only have like so many stories, and they're all from a very specific time of my life. So yeah, that's fun. But yeah, it kind of has me refraining from telling the stories, you know. If I was like talking with some friends in a small group and getting into a conversation and it just happens to come up, then that works. But you know, if you want to tell a story, you want an audience. You know, I actually dabbled with being like a storytime animator on like those YouTube channels, storytime animators like Odd One's Out and Jane Animation and the Amazing and stuff like that. I tried to do that for a little bit, but didn't work out. I did 2 videos, and then I went to go write the script for the 3rd one, and I don't remember what the topic was, but I blanked. Like, I quite literally couldn't do anything. Like, I was sitting there, complete writer's block. I'm like, well, shit. And then I stopped doing it. And that was a few years ago. That was back when they were like first starting to get like really popular. Also, it was a lot of work. Fun, but it was a lot of work. Making progress. Making progress, slowly but surely. Stretching. Stretching's important. Damn, I've already been streaming for 2 hours. What the fuck? So much for hopefully, so much for that. Hopefully, I'll be done comment from earlier. I'll probably listen to war songs. Maybe. I think that's kosher. Then, after I get, like, line art, I need to do flats, and I need to do minor alternatives for some things, and send it to my client, and send it to my client. But to say, there's no way the album's done already. Is that all you have to say? I don't have anything to talk about because I don't do anything. I I don't go and do none in my life. I don't do shit. Kind of just sit at home and sit here, play my silly video games. Well, been play that World of Warcraft, but who the fuck cares about WoW? I play WoW and even I want to hear people talk about WoW. I was talking about the VTuber that I'm drawing, but I don't know anything about her. I know quite literally nothing about her. It's commissioned, and I don't watch every VTuber out there. I only watch indies. If I watch anybody, I mainly watch indies. So I don't really watch streams much in general. I actually watched a little bit yesterday. Well, I watched some streams yesterday. That was fun. It's fluffy. The outfit's so fluffy. Gotta draw the titty. Oh, got on the second try. Love to see it. Works. She doesn't have like very big breasts at all. Very flat. Didn't we already listen to this? No, I guess not. I guess not. I thought we did. Stretch. Alright. Gotta keep going. Man, I ate, like, before stream, so I don't know why I'm getting hungry again already. I've only been streaming for like 2 hours. Yeah, I did a really good run on Noida the other day. I haven't really played since. I killed a few bosses. That isn't just like the main boss. I even did a 3-orb Colby. That's cool. I could have did 4 orb, but I forgot to grab one. So I'm like, you know what, 3 orb works. Yeah, this is so the like fuzzy bit. It's not hard. It's just kind of tedious. You know, it's taking a hot minute. Here are the rules of the world. What are the rules of the world? That is a good question. I wish I can answer that question, but unfortunately I cannot. It's outside my grasp, outside my capabilities. Man, I'm getting tired. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting like weirdly tired. Man, I want some caffeine. Or some sugar. Or both. Or soda. Some good old-fashioned sody pop, you know? God, I can't believe Christmas is in, like, 2 weeks. God, it's exactly 2 weeks. What the fuck? Where's the time gone? Anyways, so my Pyra and Mithra figures I had on pre-order keep getting fucking delayed. They got delayed for the third goddamn time the other day. So I decided to cancel the pre-order. And what I'm gonna do is, hopefully they give me the money back. I don't see why they want it. If and when they give me the money back. On the international site for Good Smile, fucking both of the figures are available. I can literally buy them right now, or at least when I checked last. They might not be, right? And if they're not, whatever, then I get that $400 back, yay. So I'm just gonna buy it from the international site, even with the more expensive international shipping, because the shipping is more expensive. I'm still gonna end up saving like $80. Which is fucking crazy. Oh well. And I'll actually get my damn figures. I don't know why they keep getting delayed. Especially since they're available on the international site. Because they were supposed to ship back in October. So it's like, I don't know why the fuck, like, they were getting late. You know, getting late by 1 month, fine. Getting late by another month, fine. But then they got delayed a third time? I'm like, bro, just give me my money back at that point. The thing is, I want the figures. You know, I actually value the figures more than I do my own money. I don't give a shit about money. Who cares? I don't give me my money. I want the figures. Hopefully, this shit doesn't happen with Nia, with the Nia figure, because that'll be like the last like big figure I'll have. But that's not shipping until sometime next year, I think. Damn, man. All right. Let's move it slightly. Okay, and then let's have it connect back. There we go. Cool. Ah! Didn't mean to erase that. But here we are. We outie. I fixed it. I fixed the issue. Yay for fixing issues. Okay, that works. Oh no, she doesn't have a face. Oh no. How can she survive without a face? Yeah, here's the thing. What's funny for Christmas? Oh, that's what I want. I'm like, okay, just give me the same thing you did last year. A card, like an eShop card for Switch, right? And then, so that's probably what I'm gonna get. It's perfectly fine. You know, same thing as last year. I'm perfectly content with that. But the funny thing about that is, isn't necessarily that I'm just getting like $50 for the eShop. It's that I'm not gonna actually spin it at all for another like 5 months. Because that money is going to be used on Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I'm going to use it exclusively on Zelda. So, that'll be fun. Just having money just chilling on my eShop account, waiting. The funny thing is, I never actually played Breath of the Wild on Switch. I only played it on Wii U. I don't even own Breath of the Wild, technically. Because I bought it on my my friend's Wii U. Back when it first came out. And then played a lot of it. Because I was staying with them at the time. I feel like this is a little bit thicker. So what I'll do is I'll move it down a bit like that. Yeah, that works. Erase that. There we go. That works. Is that her shoulder? I think it is. It's looking pretty decent. She's looking pretty cute. Pretty heckin' cute. That's some thickness to some lines. Ultimately, what I want, what I like about it, don't matter. If I like it, that don't matter. As long as my client's happy, that's what matters. Which, there have been circumstances where that's been actually kind of unfortunate for me, because there have been some things I did where I'm like, oh, I really like this, but then my client's like, I don't like this. I'm like, well, fuck. I guess I gotta change it. So I have complete artistic freedom here. Within reason. guess we go back to drawing the drills. Oof. I can't say I'm not enjoying the stream, doing the stream right now. At the same time, it's like, can't say I am enjoying it either, right? I feel very neutral at the moment, you know? There's nothing interesting going on. I'm just sitting here working on a commission. Just working. That's all I'm doing right now is working. Sitting here, vibing alone, just working, vibing and chilling. All right, I think that's that album. Yep. All right, time to the third one. Time for the third one. Let's go. Yeah. This is an awkward angle. Oh, I did it. I did it, yay. Huh. Where the fuck is line? There we go. Yeah, I don't know why this. Let's get rid of that line. Just redraw it. Man, yeah, alright. I think that's fine. Hi, I'm a new viewer. Hello, hello! Welcome to chat. I hope you are doing well today. Woo, Canada. I am not from Canada. But friends with quite a few Canadians. Canada's a neat place. My sister's been in Canada once. I'm from the States, you can tell. Due to my accent, or lack thereof, though I know American accent's an actual thing. Man, my sister's been in Canada. She went to Quebec for a school field trip. Back in high school. Lucky her. I've never been outside of the country. I'd like to travel. That would be pretty cool. You know, I want to go to Canada at some point. I think it'd be neat. You know, it'd be fun. Not sure exactly what I do, where I go, but you know, just for the sake of doing so, just say just to say I went. Have a good old checklist. Be like, all right, I went to this place, I went to this place, I went to this place. Oh, I can't forget about this place. Went there too. You know, just for the sake of going, sake of traveling. I smell food downstairs. I don't know what's being made. You know, I am not sure what is currently in the process of being made. Food. Probably. But the question is, what kind of food? Hopefully it's something worth eating. It would be leftovers. In that case, that's boring. Because if somebody's making leftovers, that's not food I can eat. So if somebody's making dinner, that'd be cool. It feels so much later than it actually is. It's only like 5:30, but God, it feels so much later. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy, bro. Alright, it's looking cute. Looking cute. No. No. Not doing that. Nope. Okay. Some depth through the lines. Good line art is always fun. You know, the line art's always fun. Oh, I am weirdly tired right now, but I'm not yawning. I say I'll probably start yawning soon. Normally, I always yawn a lot on stream. I don't know why. It's very annoying. I don't like that I yawn all the time on stream. It's very annoying and tedious. Yeah, I think I like that more, but I'm gonna no. Squish. Oh, clear that line. Let's move it a bit. Okay, that looks fine. This bit needs a little more of that good old dark. Something good. This one's a bit confusing. Let's add a new line. There we go. That works. Yeah, that works. I like very exaggerated bangs. Where's another piece I can show where I mean that? Good example. Something recent. Well, enough, not much. Yeah, not much. But like 2020 is Monica piece. Based on my pride and joy at this fucking point. But you see how I drew the bangs like so far out compared to normal? You know, realistically it's like could have did it like this. Would have been fine. Hell, even like that maybe. Would have been completely fine. Looks a little weird. It looks a little weird, but I could have did that probably. It would look fine. But I like how like exaggerated it is out. Even this, it's minor, but go back down to 4. That's darkness, depth. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna listen to after this is done. I always forget that the Pentakill albums are actually kind of short. You know. So, I don't know. Probably War Songs, since I know it's good. Like, good to listen to. Like, why is this line so much thicker than the rest? Answer was because I was on 5 pixels as opposed to 4. Get so acclimated to using a single thickness that change it even slightly and it looks off. It looks off. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no. Alright, back to the fuzzy. Fuzzy, fluffy. Fluffy, fuzzy. Fuzzy and fluffy. Thankfully, this doesn't, like, taper off that hard, as long as I don't, like, super let up on the pressure. As long as I keep, like, pretty consistent pressure, the actual line thickness is pretty roughly the same. This bit's always fun. Actually, rendering that's gonna suck. I'm not gonna render it like I normally do for her, because it's not like actual fur. It's like that fluff that's like at the end of a stocking or whatever. There's a few reference I can look at. There's no guarantee I'll keep working on this on stream. It's commissioned, so I'll definitely finish it, but there's a good chance that after I finish today's stream, I'm not gonna stream this piece again. I stream tomorrow, probably Persona. I didn't stream yesterday because I was working on this. What's today? Sunday? Cool. Neat. Sundays are neat. And by that I mean, they mean absolutely nothing to me compared to any other day of the week. The only day of the week that really matters to me is Tuesdays. Because that's when weekly resets on MMOs are. At least the MMOs I play. So, that's when I have fun. I think one of the shows I'm watching this season also gets new episodes on Tuesdays. I couldn't tell you what though. I almost never watch on the day they come out. I'm always like a couple days behind. I will say everything I'm watching being on Hulu is a fucking godsend. It's so convenient. Because, you know, as long as I don't fall behind, if there's a new episode out, the site itself will just tell me when I scroll down to my, like, continued watching. Be like, hey, new episode of the show. And I'm like, yay. Yay. Episodes. Episodes! Let's go. Okay. Ow. Fuck. Dude, sometimes when I press a button and clip, it just doesn't press it. You know, like my rotate canvas button is R. Wee. Yeah, the button is R, but I press R and it'll do it. Or like my brush is B. Sometimes I press B and it just don't do it. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's confusing and annoying. Dun. You know what show I really liked growing up? I really liked Code Lyoko. That was fun. Good show. I assume if I watched it nowadays, the 3D animation of it's probably super dated, so it'd feel really weird. But yeah. I really like the opening. Ooh. this bit's gonna be a bit annoying. Got that side squish. Alright, actually, take that back. It wasn't that bad. Visa again. Visa again. Ah! So yeah, anybody using Clip, I recommend using Vector-Layers. But another thing I recommend doing is going into your options and binding, like, when you're on your eraser, binding a key. For me, it's left shift, but you can do anything. You can do left control, I guess, alt as well. So that it's, as long as you have that L down, it's the vector eraser. So trust me, I have to go over here, do vector, blah, blah, blah. It's so handy. Apparently I have that set up where I have the brush as well, but I don't have that muscle memory. I have to go to my eraser first. I have to press that good old E button first. No, old tablet I had, I used to be able to split the pen and erase with that, but that was fine. But thinking about it logically, it's just faster to press a button on the keyboard anyways. Flipping the pen is nice and all. I guess it keeps your hands dexterous. You're kind of moving your hand. It's just keeping in like one static position constantly. But you're going for peak efficiency, it wouldn't really doesn't feel like it's really worth it. You know, I don't feel like it's worth all that much. Yeah. I hear people talking downstairs. How dare they speak? Oh, I don't want to do that. During that entire line. That would suck. How much of the album's left? Like 20 minutes. Though I'm not gonna listen to the last song because it's an acoustic version of the song, and I don't dislike acoustic music, but I'm not really partial towards acoustic versions of other songs that like already exist. I'm gonna be completely honest. So if they ever like come up in an album or something, I tend to skip them. Being honest, I'll skip them. Don't listen to them. I don't bother. I'm not partial to them. Yay, moving lines. I like having the ability to just move a line. It's like, okay, it's a good line, but it's in a spot I don't want it. So I'll just pick it up and move it over there. Itchy. I don't like itching. Sucks. Nice and thick lines. You gotta have nice and thick lines. Oh, I'm almost done. Oh, you know what? Before I forget about it, since I see it, I'm gonna do this because I will forget about it. It's in such an innocuous place. See if there's anything else like that around. Oh, I guess these. That's that and then that. Right. Oh no. Oh no. Actually, I'm not vibing with this tape. Not vibing with the tape. I'm just gonna rebel again. Thought I would have liked it, but that wasn't it. I think that looks decent. That looks fine. Can't worry about her cute face. Look at her cute face. I like your face. Actually, I think I might need to move the face over a little. Something like that? Yeah, I think it looks fine. Maybe the nose. Yeah. Bring that down a little. And then maybe tilt this just a bit. That look good? Oh, doesn't look bad. I actually kind of like it more like this. No, quite literally the words. Quite literally the way it was before. Very inconsistent. Inconsistent and indecisive. And very consistently inconsistent. At least my art like actually has a style to it now. At least I can look at my art and be like, yep, that's my art. I can very obviously tell that that is the piece from little Waco Art. Dun, 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 dun. They're fucking bellowing. Oh, damn. Pentakill's third album is good, but I think I like it a little less than the first two. You know, just a little, but I think I like the first two just a bit more. Just a bit more. Bingies hurt. Shake my hand so bad. Stretch. Well, it's not. I guess shaking my hand isn't really stretching, but close enough. So I've been going for like 3 hours. Well, I started at 1, right? Like it was like 1:03, but 3 minutes, who cares, right? It was basically like 1, and it's like almost 6, so we have 5 hours. Yeah, I feel like this shoe is very mid. Yeah, like the sketch of the shoe is like very messy. So cleaning that up would have been kind of a giant pain in the ass. If I do decent, clean line art off of it, then I know exactly what I'm looking at. get rid of that line. Not vibing with it, you know? There's some, like, singular lines where I just don't vibe with them, like, be gone. I want to cast you off to the Shadow Realm. Stupid line. Should have never been birthed into existence in the first place. I brought you into this world, I'm gonna take you out. I like this shoe a lot more than this one. This one looks weird. This one looks decent at least. It's fine. Doesn't need to look perfect. Just needs to look good enough, you know? You know, the fuzzy bit is a bit annoying, but not too bad. A lot of lines, but it's very easy to, because it's like short, like shallow lines, it's very easy to like replicate. And I don't even need to like perfectly replicate it, because unlike, say, the hair, which I want to look consistent with what I did before, this, it doesn't matter if it looks the exact same. Because I was originally putting him in here with no real rhyme or reason in the first place. So doing that exact same thing, putting it back in here with no real rhyme or reason. Yeah, it's like that. That's all. So, like, I know that's hair because of how thick the lines are, but in the sketch, but I need to remember that it is when I go to, like, put colors in and everything. The thing is, they can actually make the lines thicker. You know, this is what looks like a 5 pixel. This is what is a 4 pixel. Probably not going to make it thicker. I think I'll keep it at 4. If I double it up, it makes it darker. But yeah, just gonna leave it as is. It looks fine as is. I'm a perpetual saver. I don't like losing progress in anything. Video game, art, life. You know, if I did something, I don't want to have to do it again. You know what really sucks? I've had pieces like corrupt on me before, because you know, like the power goes out while you're in the middle of saving. You can have work corrupt on you, and I've had that happen to me on commissions before. That really sucks. Clip's pretty great because it has a inherent backup system. Like it has a thing where it actually backs up pieces automatically. So if I had a file like corrupt on me, I can at least like potentially get it back up, and it wouldn't be perfect. You know, I would end up losing some progress, but it's better than losing everything. You know. anything. Oh, that's why it felt weird. That's why I felt like it was lagging. That makes sense. So almost done. You got a little bit of hair, and then I got the boot and the tail, and then I got the lines in, and then probably just go in and try to add some like thickness to some lines. As I do. As I do. How much longer I got on the music? 2 songs. 2 songs. Technically 3, but we're skipping the last one. So 2 songs. Well, are you... So if it's the last song in an album and you don't listen to it, are you technically skipping it? Or are you just not listening anymore? You know, like if it was... Obviously, if it's like the second song in an album and you're done and you don't want to listen to it, you skip it. If it's the last song? Does it count as skipping it? I don't know. Ugh, that tail's gonna suck. This bit's fine. Yeah, it's one of those circumstances where I kind of need to interpret my own lines. What did the artist mean by his line placement in this particular circumstance, in this particular point in the canvas? Bit. Dun, 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 dun. That was a pretty clean line. Okay, you'd love to see it. Just one fell swoop. You gotta have confidence. It's like pulling a pizza out of the oven, right? You have to have, or no, it's not pulling a pizza out of the oven. That's not it. It's sliding a pizza off of the like pizza thing into the oven. You know, you gotta have confidence. You can't be afraid of it. Okay. Then all that's left is that there tail. Yeah. Okay. So I think part of the reason why the drill or whatever on her hair was like driving me up a wall earlier is because of just how thick the lines are in the sketch compared to like the rest of it. You know, this is very thick. This isn't. So it looks weird. It feels off. Whereas at least now it's like pretty consistent. A bit of it's still a little dark, a little thick, but the line thickness is still 4 pixels across the board, so it's not as bad. this is gonna suck. Alright, that line kind of sucks anyways. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's only like that. It really sucks. I hate it. Like the heart. She's got a heart at the end of her tail. She has wings as well, but I'm like, feet's already clutter. Drawing them look like they're gonna be a giant pain in the ass. I even told my client, like, yeah, I don't know if I can do the wings. I'm gonna try to do the tail. I don't know if I can do the wings. It's like, it's fine. It's apparently even more reasons why she wouldn't necessarily have wings. Like, okay, sure, works for me. Why not? If you're fine with it, then fuck it. If this is a VTuber I don't watch at all, I am unfamiliar with her content. I don't know what she's like at all. But you know what? If she's supposed to be cute, I'm gonna make her cute, damn it. Nothing like making a cute VTuber look cute. Imagine being a cute VTuber, gonna be me. Well, I wonder what it's like to be cute. Even my model's cute. My personality is not cute. I don't try to be. You know, I don't try to be. So I'm fine with not being. I think my model's pretty cool, you know. But me as a person, not so much. And I don't really try to, so it's fine. Oh man, I'm scared of tax season, y'all. It's gonna be the first time I actually owe money, and I have no idea how much it's gonna be. Normally, the jobs I work, I get tax taken out of, and then I get money back during tax season. It's gonna be the first time where that's not the case. Well, okay, it's not technically true. Last year I also had money, but it was only like $20 or something. It wasn't a lot. But this year I've gotten a lot more commissions than normal, and it's basically my only income for the year. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I guess we'll see what happens. Alright, cool. Drop the sketch. I'll add the eyes again, and then let's do some shadowy bits. Get some darken. Okay. You know what? I know I said I'll skip it, but I'm not gonna skip it. We'll listen to Lightbringer acoustic. We'll listen to acoustic Lightbringer. Why not? Why not? Not a big fan of acoustic songs, but it's not that it's bad. It's just not the vibe. You know? It's not the vibe. Why specifically 7,000? That's such a weird number. You know? You know, that's like such a weird and specific number. And if the emphasis was just to make a large number, you could have said like 7 million. 7 million is a lot bigger than 7,000. Not that 7,000 isn't a lot of people. I think that depends on context. 7,000 people like watching a live stream, that's a lot of people. 7,000 views on on a video, that's not that many people. 7,000 people in a single room, that's a lot of people. 7,000 for the population of a country, that's not a lot of people. You know, so it's very much context sensitive, I feel. See, there they go. 50 million. Now that's a number. That's a big number. Big number. Woo! Yeah, I've been working on this since 1, so it's like 6 now. Good 5 hours today. Yay. Okay. I can hide the reference. Obviously, it's not done. I gotta color stuff, but I think I'm gonna call it there. Yeah, I'm the only person here. Whoops. We'll raid Myth. I give him the only person. It's fine. She's doing the art stuff to the things. So, we'll do that. Alright, well. 1 viewer. Yay. But I will see y'all later, I guess.